Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I think of the game so far. It's kind of like a bit of not a full review of the game, but just a bit of an overview of what I think of the game, and also just a discussion about what I think the meta's like right now. That's probably going to be kind of a review of the game, and then the meta. So, where we're at right now, we've had a weekend league. We've been playing the game, if you had the Ultimate Edition, for about 3 weeks. That clip there, Travellas. Travellas are OP. That is one of the big things on the meta. We're going to talk about the meta side at first, and in that we'll kind of review the game. So when it comes to formations, player roles, all this type of stuff, I think that is one area of the game that's actually pretty good. That I don't think there's like one formation that stands out as the be all and end all. I do think as we get more player roles and we can play certain formations in better ways, I think that might change. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. But right now, I'm seeing quite a bit of variety. I'm seeing some people play the narrow well. I'm seeing the 4-4-2. I'm seeing 4-5-1. I'm seeing 4-4-1-1. I'm playing the 4-1-4-1. I'm seeing quite a few 5 backs. I think 3 backs, not bad. I do think that the 5 back, and one of the things that I don't like about this game is that the 5 back I think is way too easy to play to an okay level, even if you're not that good. One of my losses this weekend on my road to glory, I played someone who had 2 shots to my 15. I hit the bar 6 times. He had Rudiger, Salah. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Won that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. And I think Jap Stam, hero at centre back, he had 70% pass accuracy. His goal was a kick-off. No, he actually had one. He only beat 1-0. He had 2 shots, one from kick-off, and then a 30-yard Travella that I blocked. And he was genuinely a bad player. I'm not. It's not being salty. It's just that was it. He should have been absolutely destroyed by me. In another game, the shots at the bar go in, but he had 70% pass accuracy, and the 5 back is just that strong that I couldn't really make easy chances, even though he wasn't really doing much defensively. His AI is just that good. So that kind of just comes to the point about defensive AI. I think defensive AI is one of the biggest issues on the game right now. It's just too strong. I think occasionally, especially Poacher plus plus and sometimes inside forwards, they do make great runs. But the balance between defensive AI and offensive AI, defensive AI is up there and offensive AI is down there. There's a massive gap. Offensive AI is just not doing enough right now. And I would much rather it be that offensive AI is really strong and defensive AI is not very good. I think it's way too easy to just put your pad down type of thing or just control one man, run around, and your defensive AI are going to be super strong. With that, the only real ways to effectively consistently score goals at a high level on this game are a bit broken. So we've got Travellas. I don't like using the broken stuff, but sometimes you just have to. It's the only way to break people down. Travellas are stupid. It doesn't seem to massively matter who hits them. I think the speed boost is obviously really stupid. I don't like the speed boost being a thing in the game. Corners can be OP. There's people who like take them like the penalties. I think rebounds are really way too strong. So there's a lot of issues with that, really. I think this is debatably the most pay-to-win game we've had. I think that the better players really do stand out for a variety of reasons. I don't think it's massively similar to last year, other than we've got the new player role plus plus. I think the player role plus plus really has been good in some ways, but then it makes the better players stand out a lot more. This will only get worse potentially as we get top players getting more plus pluses. I think a lot of the dribbling on this game. I'm talking about new gen here specifically. I think old gen's a lot better, but new gen, the gameplay is very slow, and on a very slow game, you're gonna have more issues when it comes to people just being not being able to dribble. The press is really strong as well. The amount of times that you can just get tackled from behind on this game, it's very hard to play out the press, especially if someone has a god squad. And with the game being very slow and people not really being able to dribble, it's a bit of a nightmare. I think skill moves need a slight tweak. I think some skill moves are okay, but I think skill moves need to be buffed a little bit. But I think a lot of that's to do with how good the defending is on this game. That it's very hard to do much with the defensive AI being so strong. I think skill moves and weak foot are quite important. I think skill moves less so, but weak foot's a really big deal. It's not a hat trick of Trevella's scored in this game. I think I ended up losing this game, to be honest, but this was on the way to Elite Division. I got there last night. I think ultimately this is fairly consistent along FIFA or EAFC games. It tends to be a case of that people get to the higher divisions and then they hate the game. Because once they start playing the people who know how to abuse the meta, know how to glitch things out, it just doesn't become a very fun game. I think outside of pure gameplay, if we're looking at some of the menu stuff, I think 15 games for champs with very good rewards. That's spot on. I think that's good. I think that respects your time a lot more. I think rivals, though, whilst the rewards are a lot better, and I would rather, personally, from a selfish perspective, 15 wins or 45 points, I can do that, but I do this as a second job, so I have the time to do that. The average person isn't going to be able to commit to that. I'd rather have really great rewards and rivals, but I think it should be like 30 or 35 points. 30 points is more than enough. That's like 8 wins, 6 draws, 9 wins, 3 draws, 10 wins. That is a lot more realistic. A lot of people are really, really going to struggle to go out and hit 15 wins a week. And I think rather than have the effect of more people playing the game, I think it's more likely to get people off the game because people get FOMO, they keep up with it for a while, but then they start to burn out, get fed up with the gameplay, think, screw this, I don't want to play this much every week, I'll go play another game. The amount of gaming options these days is crazy, so people are quite easily going to pick something else if they've got an option. I've got a YouTube advert going on there because I'm watching a recording of my live stream, so we'll get rid of that advert. For me, I want the game to be the best it can be. I want it to be accessible. I want people to enjoy the game. I want people to feel like they get rewarded for the game. I always have said I think top players should get better rewards than the lower players, but everyone should get good rewards. I think the SBCs so far have not been the best. I think the Taram SBC was pretty good. I think it's pretty damn easy on this game to get a solid team, but very hard to get a very good team. If I just show my screen here, this is my team at the moment in terms of what I'm playing with. I've got a very sweaty meta team, I would say, at this point. In terms of play styles, what I think's meta, I think for shooting, I think finesse is brilliant still. I think power shot's actually pretty good this year. I think long balls, too OP. I think that needs nerf. And I think tiki taka is good. I think ping pass is good. Not really seeing anyone use whip pass much. I think anticipate's good, but fairly balanced. And I think intercept, block, jockey are good. Technical's really bad. I think it honestly needs a buff. It's not good enough. Rapid's solid. Trickster's good this year. Now it's actually worthwhile with the Trickster fake shot. I think press proven, solid. Quick step's really good, but I almost think that's mostly just because of the speed boost. Aerial maybe needs a slight nerf, but it's not as bad as it was last year. Maybe it will be though once we start to get more really good aerial players. Right now though, I think the game, it's in a state where it's quite broken, but it has, dare I say, some potential if they fix some of the issues. I just worry that EA don't. The first few patches on this game, in my opinion, are going to be absolutely vital. I'm very interested to see the direction this game goes. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Hopefully, you're keeping spicy. Appreciate you all. Hope to see you in some of the streams. See you guys in the next one. Peace.